I needed a shower. I guess that one's probably closest, I hope. I'm huffing and puffing to get up here. Uh-ohs.
This baronet's Lavalette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
I let the Lavalette guy live.
I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Oh.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Okay.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
Yes, a little three-way in the carriage. Should be quite enjoyable.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
I want it. Alright.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
I want to ride the pony.
Heard tales of Zerrikanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Dying this. cut that guy's face off. I'm gonna eat it. Like a sandwich. Can I get a save first? That'd be really sweet. Now I for sure win.
Riders, ready!
Nope. 2, 1, go!
Let's go! Hey-ya!
Hey, Cheers out first, cause he's a cool guy. Almost jumped a fence. Hey, come on! Why in the world would you just stop there all of a sudden? That doesn't make any sense, horse. Going along fine, going along fine. You're just like, oh, let us jerk off the road. Jerking it. Super jerk.
Let's go!
Get my stamina back, man. Can't have this cheater cheesing up on me. Horse is gonna tire out right at the end. Poop myself. Violently. Oh, I won.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
That's not the one you promised me. How dare you?
Could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why
She
you
actually
came
arrived
here.
and then left while you were
The
racing.
portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Bet you would, you sick. Quit.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Wait, what the hell? Getting all wing-wongled around here. That saddle over-encumbered me hard.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one
Did they say she was
Dandelion's
portly?
rescued time and time again.
Not even close. Yeah. Sure. Let you have your
Wouldn't be
fantasy.
here if not for Dandelion.
Told
Well, that's
me
true.
all about
He
your
wouldn't actually be
adventures.
here if it was
How
not for
he'd
him.
ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine?
I can, actually.
But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
What?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
I hate what Dandelion does to these women.
Said there'd be strawberries
Makes
and that
me
wine
sick.
with the bubbles. And he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
I'm not very smart.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
You are a weird little girl. So many delusions. Just gonna hop up over these people. And let's take a little
Ah, Geralt, there you are.
trip
Shall
back
we
to
return
town.
together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Besides, I want to try out that new saddle I won.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
I think that guy kind of wanted to, you know, it's like just a little bit. Getting the vibe. Alright, let's put the saddle on. 50, yeah. I gotta get rid of those, they're so heavy.
Takes the pansy all the way to the garden.
What, did you catch it?
All the way to the garden.
Driving is slippery, the bugger was quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the hole in the back.
Oh.
What do you want?
I'm here to see a friend. I'm the new cook. I'm the new swordplay instructor.
Rosa Attre is expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits.
You guys don't really
Why
mind
do you
if I
realise
steal
what you've
stuff,
got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
right? I'm just gonna go upstairs and steal, KK? Damn it. Oil. What? I didn't loot this. I'm the worst. I'm the worst witcher.
First they killed my son, now they'll throw us out into the street.
That's cool. Am I supposed to give any amounts of F's? One thing I give it up about is looting stuff I already have in my inventory. Yeah. Give me that book.
Puck her up and kiss my ass.
Nope.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll earn the ambassador's ire.
Sick. Sick of it all.
Yeah. Yeah, not at all.
Follow me.
I'm following. Jeez, keep going. Do I actually have to equip the other one, or can I just beat her to death with my regular sword?
Oh!
Oh!
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Crap. I love wooden swords. They're so good. Oh, I can't coincide. Get wrecked! Oh god, no!
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
You, I was gonna parry it.
Dragon better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
Very.
incredibly. But we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Maybe he wasn't. But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Damn it. Don't hit me in the back, that's cheating. You're a cheater.
Oh. Come on.
What? I blocked it, you son of a bitch. Now she's gonna beat my anus meat.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
It is not letting me have that counter. See right there, it should have been one. Like that. Bashed in your face. You son of a biscuit eater.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Get smacked in your face.
Come on.
What? You cheated.
Drat it! You're quick!
Bashed in
Damn it!
the face.
Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly
Like,
be.
holy F. I had
Fancy
blood
giving me
literally all over my body.
lessons.
Gladly.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Attre, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Easy, ladies.
Calm down, ladies. No poets want two
There's enough
sisters
witcher
looking
to
at each
go
other's
around.
throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be
Change the
ecstatic.
subject,
His
Witcher.
confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Changing subjects. Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no
It's like in
use,
his
Geralt.
normal face.
She's so enamored, she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even
Last
for
time I was with
Dandelion.
Dandelion in
We
the
set
cemetery,
out to
it was
visit the
succubus
graves
there.
of celebrated Oxenford
That was The
professors.
Witcher 2.
He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
bet.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Callonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Callonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you.
I'm gonna keep
Please
the
come
wooden
again.
sword.
Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
We are talking about the sex, right? But he's a ninja. Should push that statue over before you go. Oh. Alright, free water. At least they gave me some after all that workout. You ready to go again?
K-Swex. K-Swex. K-Swex.
Is that, are you saying K for sex?
K-Swex.
Okay, so I'll come back later for sex, right?
K-Swex.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's all settled now.
K-Sen.
What the? Drink that booze. I'll go loot your girls' bedrooms, so I'll see you later. Oh wait, I already looted their bedrooms.
Sick of it all. Piss off.
Okay then, do I have a key for this? Oh my god, I found a key somewhere. Oh, the looting is real. Nobody cares, just leave the Witcher alone in your house.
Sick.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Sick of it all.
Damn it, that one's locked. I wonder if this guy's sick of it all. Are you sick of it all, sir?
Piss off.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yes. Piss off.
Okay.
First they killed my son, now they'll throw us out into the street.
Cool. I'll give you a quarter. You can call somebody who cares.
But I wouldn't give for a small jar of blood.
Once I
Wow,
knew
over
how
this
the
fence,
ladies
not
of
nigh.
the princess and
Hiya!
How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your Zoltan, you old burn? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water? Naughty bird. Now repeat. Savory crackers. Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well. Mark my words, she'll be playing quint with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do?
He was dropped on his
Learn
head when he
much?
was a kid.
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, no much a note. He wasn't staying with any of them. I'd not seen hiding or hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines. Of dubious worth.
Let's hear him. I'm all ears.
You know how he wooed a lass studying natural history? Asked her about the habits of trolls. You know where he went with the cook from the Passiflora? The Oxenford Novigrad Road, which is just now being repaired. He had us there for hours as labourers crushed boulders into cobblestones, trying to pass it off as a romantic outing. I don't know about
Getting
human
me
women,
hard.
that would bore a dwarven lass to tears. He's growing old, that poet of ours.
Maybe. Or maybe he did all that for a reason.
Sounds like you found something out.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. The Troberits, apparently. Named Callonetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Why wasn't she on the list?
This Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervour.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How can I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Dandelion.
Himself.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
I will punch that bird in its face. You don't even know. Alright, you do know. I wouldn't do that to a bird. I love birds. I have birds. I've eaten a lot of chicken. What? That's not right. Meet him after sundown. Okay.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red. Boo! You suck! Alright, you're pretty good.
These scars long have yearned
for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's ass.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music?
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Stupid ungrateful innkeeper bitch.
Permit me to introduce... this here's Priscilla, known also as Callonetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this...
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheet up.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life
What
of
is this,
celibacy.
GTA Online?
Forgot to pay for his way into Passaflora once. Made awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Horson Jr.'s lair. Then Horson's men chased him all over town.
Horson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally.
His mom really hated him. She
Got
named
it.
him that.
You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Horson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Horson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse.
Is his name actually Horson? Because that'd be terrible.
This character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry up. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here.
Except
Heading
loot.
back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care.
Geralt!
Yeah.
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times.
He's an idiot.
Well,
yeah.
I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it. Take care now.
Yeah. Certainly you have more things in your place to loot. Like a love letter to Dandelion. Seriously, you guys are weird with your poems.
Geralt!
Whoops.
Take
I don't pay taxes just